Ongoing issues on 14th Street were highlighted again this week after a deadly stabbing by an emotionally disturbed man.
There's now more police in the area, but people living there say more has to be done, not only on 14th Street, but other blocks in the city.
Fox Eye's Michelle Ross highlights some of these areas.
Open drug use, crime, homelessness, and serious mental illness. These are issues that have been present in New York City for years, but certain blocks have been plagued by these problems.
I mean, there's someone screaming right over here right now. It's like walking down this block, you never know quite what's going to happen.
14th Street between First Avenue and Avenue A in the East Village made headlines again on Sunday. A mentally ill man went on a stabbing rampage, hurting 3 people. He killed a 38-year-old man. Left behind were bloodstains on the sidewalk and stolen goods from illegal street vendors. Another problematic block is in East Harlem on 125th Street and Lexington Avenue.
It's disgusting. I really don't like coming over here.
Last year, Fox 5 News reported on Operation Four Corners, aimed at cleaning up the area. A police presence is still a constant here, but the issues still remain. Many refer to this intersection as Zombieland, as drug users drift, bent over at the waist while high. During our interview, we noticed the same man lose his balance and collapse, but he got right back up to hover. People passed out on the ground, and digging through garbage to find something to eat are common sights. Business has been nearly impossible to maintain. On the northeast corner, McDonald's shut down. On the northwest corner, Duane Reade closed. On the southeast corner, Pathmark was demolished. And the southwest corner, a pizzeria and bodega were also razed. Suleiman Mohammed is a relatively new business owner on 125th Street, and someone once defecated in front of his bodega.
It's horrible, you know. It's been 3 years, I feel like 30 years.
We're back here on 14th Street, and it's been a few days since the fatal stabbing attack. The blood has been power washed off the sidewalk, and there are no illegal street vendors in sight. But residents believe this is short-lived.
Yeah, I worry it's very temporary.
Fox 5 News ran into former MTA President Sarah Feinberg, who lives in the East Village.
When something happens in the subway system, we rush cops in and police officers, and everyone's grateful, and then they come back out.
A heavier police presence is noticeable on 14th Street. They approached a man who had some words for our news crew.
If anyone knows that area, they know how terrible it has been for years.
Mayor Eric Adams says the city has performed repeated operations to fix the issues here. NYPD data shows crime in the 9th precinct, which includes 14th Street, has dropped 30% over the past year. But even excellent police work doesn't get to the root of the problem with mental illness and drug addiction.
How do we deal with underlying reasons? Give us what we ask for from Albany.
The city wants the Supportive Interventions Act passed for more clarity on the current state law, to have the ability to involuntarily remove and hospitalize individuals who pose a danger to themselves or others. So far this year, the city has involuntarily removed 2,800 people to connect them to resources, but they claim they'd be able to expand their reach. The city says the state's legal standard for involuntary hospitalization is, quote, often interpreted too narrowly, denying desperately needed treatment to those who are not demonstrably violent or suicidal or engaging in blatantly dangerous conduct.
There are people who are on the street with severe mental health issues that can't take care of themselves, and we need to be honest about that and give us the authority to give them the care that they need.
The city admits improvements won't happen soon.
This is not something that started in 2022. It's not something that's probably going to be solved right away.
So in the meantime, the ongoing cycle of an increased NYPD presence has returned as New Yorkers patiently wait and hope that what happened on Sunday will never happen again. In the East Village, Michelle Ross, Fox 5 News.